Welcome to day 29 here at TorFamilyLiving.com as we explore and write out our scriptures today. Today we are in the book of Psalms, chapter 126, verses 1 through 6, as we are exploring the theme this month of joy throughout the scriptures and the different nuances of it. Today, the psalmist has some really interesting things to say with us. Join me as we read Psalm 126 together. When Yahweh turns back the captivity of Zion, we shall be like dreamers. Then our mouth shall be filled with laughter and the tongue with singing. Then shall they say among the nations, Yahweh has done great deeds for them. Yahweh shall do great deeds for us. We shall be glad. Turn back our captivity, O Yahweh, like the streams in the south. Those sowing in tears shall reap with songs of joy. He who goes on and weeps, bearing seed for sowing, shall indeed come in with rejoicing, bearing his sheaves. As we are coming to a close this month, this is an important part of understanding joy, is that joy has an impact on what has happened in the past, can bring an essence of joy in our life. I remember when all of my children were born and the joy and elation that they brought me to know that here are two beautiful daughters that have been given to me, and the joy that brought me, and the son that Yahweh gave me, and the joy I have in having my son. There's no words to express that. And then there was the joy of finding the girl that became my wife and is my bride, and looking back in the joy and contentment that I had and have with what Yah has given me as a helpmeet and as a bride, and how much joy there has been in that. And that was things that happened in the past. And then the things that are today that happen in my life today, whether it's trials and testings and proving, or just life itself sometimes can be challenging. And in those moments, I still find joy. I find joy in my grandkids. I find joy in my son-in-laws that have brought great joy to my life as I see them standing up and being men of God and being the patriarchs of their home and being the leadership and the covering for their home and seeing them walk in their faith. That brings a great deal of joy in these times. But there's also a future joy that we can look forward to, and this is what the psalmist is talking about here. There may be crying and weeping in the time in this life that we go through, that there's struggles, but we can know that we are going to have a season of sowing and reaping, and we can have joy in that because there's going to be fruitfulness for our lives if we are walking in the truth of Yahweh's word. If you're not working in His Word, if you're not working and walking in His Word, that was a mistake, but it really came out to be a truth. You need to be walking and working in His Word and living according to the Scriptures so that you can have fruit to bring to the Father, and knowing that in doing so, there is a future joy for us as well that we can look forward to it. And I want to ask you a question. Have you thought about that lately? What are you doing in your life that is going to be a packaged gift that you can bring to the Father and to Son to say thank you, that will make your joy complete, knowing that you are blessing the Father in your life? That's a challenging question to ask. But if you want to have true joy, you need to take some time and examine yourself and see if the things that you're doing, even during the times of testing and trial, or even during the times of where everything is blessing and rejoicing, in those moments, are you reflecting and giving all the glory to Him? And are you bringing a peace offering to Him and a thanksgiving offering to Him and giving Him the glory and the praise and all of that? What does our life look like? Are we producing the fruits of the Spirit so that we bless the name of Yahweh? It's a challenge for us to all examine our lives and look at that. For me, it's difficult at times, but I know it's necessary. So take some time today, reflect on that, and I hope these words have been encouraging you today. Blessings.